What's up, YouTube? Hey guys, doing another live Q&A. Or I'm just bored. I just want to talk. So I'm gonna wait until people start coming in. What's up, everyone? Welcome to today's live Q&A, where you guys can ask me anything, and I'm here to answer. Hey Maya, hey Katie, hey Raven. Who else is in here? Hey Estrella, Alondra, hope I didn't butcher your name. Hey Denora, Jackie, Jimena, Alexa, you guys are awesome. Listen, this is how you know I have no life. This is what I do on my Saturday. But yeah, so what's up, guys? I'm so happy you guys are here to hang out with me on this Saturday, this beautiful Saturday. Alexander says, I'm addicted to your videos. It's a good addiction. I'm right. All right, Jemina asks, can you get fit by only workout at home? So there is many different things that go under that name fit, because fit for you may be different for me or the next guy. So it depends on your goals. It really depends on your goals, because you can be fit by walking. You can be fit by running, depending on what you want to do in life. Do you want to gain weight? Do you want to tone up? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to be athletic? It all depends. So it depends on what your goals is, depending whether you can do it at home or not. Carolina, hopefully I don't butcher your name. What is the best workout for a bigger butt? So it really isn't the best workout. It's just you need to find what works for you. I really do almost all workouts out there. Like, I like to always switch it up. I never stick to just squats, or I never just stick to just donkey kicks. I do every single workout out there. So I love to start my day, because I do full body days. I don't do splits. I do full body every other day. So when I do the lower body part, I always incorporate squats, because squats are really good for your lower body in general, because it works your booty, your quads, and your hamstrings at the same time. So they're a compound exercise that's amazing. So squats is always like the number one. I do squats, I do split squats, I do donkey kicks, kickbacks, hip thrust. There's like so many out there, but I try to do all of them throughout my week. So every time that I do go to the gym, I do a different type of workout for the booty. If you're interested, I do have a quiz where you guys can take that quiz and see what's the best workout for you and your goals. So it's free to take. Just ask. It's only like 3 questions you answer, and I'll give you my top tips on diet and exercise. So you guys are interested in that, go to bodybyday.com/quiz, or I'm going to put that in the comment section right now as well. Just give me one moment. Okay. How do I lose lower belly fat? Okay, so you can just listen to me, guys. Listen to me clearly. You cannot lose fat in one spot. You cannot do arm exercises and lose fat here. You cannot do ab exercises and lose fat there. You know why? Because when you do ab exercises, you're building muscle. That's what ab exercises are. If you want to lose fat in your stomach, it's something that has to be done all over. That's why it's called body fat percentage, not arm fat percentage, stomach fat percentage. That doesn't exist. Whenever you get your fat percentage done, if you do get it done, it's going to be called body fat percentage. And it's because fat shrinks at the same rate. The thing is, with genetics, some of us may have more fat accumulated in our stomach, more fat accumulated in our thighs. But that's why you still got to keep going, even though like you start seeing that your arms are getting smaller, but your stomach is not. You just still have to keep going, and eventually it's gonna get to your stomach. So the way you do it is by your diet. You have to be in a caloric deficit. If you don't eat right, you're not gonna get there. You have to be in a caloric deficit. That means you have to burn more calories than what you consume. So write this down. Take your body weight in pounds, times that by 10, and that should be how many calories you should consume every single day. Now, once you do that, you want to do HIIT cardio. HIIT cardio is really good because it's going to help you retain muscle while you're burning fat. And it's only like 20 minutes tops that you do HIIT cardio. You don't even have to be doing cardio for freaking hours. And it's really, really fun. I do have a whole HIIT cardio playlist on my YouTube channel. You guys want to check it out. It's like 5 minutes. So you combine a few of them, make them to 20 minutes, and that's all you really got to do. So you do them for 20 minutes, and you're still burning calories even after you're done doing the HIIT cardio session. So it's really, really cool. So remember, you want to be in a caloric deficit, take your body weight in pounds, times it by 10, and do some HIIT cardio. And you'll lose body fat all over, but you just got to keep going, and eventually it's going to hit your stomach area. I'm glad you guys are I'm glad you guys like that I do live streams. I like doing live streams too. I've been doing it almost every week. I've been holding myself accountable because I told you guys I will. Okay. Armani asks, I want to start a weight gain journey. Where do I start? You just start. Don't even think about it. Just start. You need to start with your diet and start weight training. You want to take your body weight in pounds and times that by 20, and that should be how many calories you intake on a daily basis. And if you don't see any change within like 2 or 3 weeks, up your calories. It's all about the calories, you guys. It doesn't really matter what kind of foods you eat. It's all about the calories. If you intake more calories than what you naturally burn, you're gonna gain weight. So take your body weight in pounds and times it by 20. Start weight training 3-4 times a week, and don't do much cardio, because I've seen a lot of guys, I've seen a lot of girls saying that they do tons of cardio and they're not seeing results, and that's why. If you want to do cardio, do HIIT cardio. Do that 1 to 2 times a week. And when you do your warm-up, do only 5 to 10 minutes, and that's it before your workout. Only 5 to 10 minutes, that's all you need to start your weight gain journey. Okay. Denora asks, what type of things you do to go to the gym when you don't want to? It's all about discipline. It's all about discipline. Those days that you don't want to go to the gym, those are the days that you have to, because that's when you start building your discipline. So yeah, I just go. I don't even think about it. Even though I don't want to, I go because I know that I have to. If I don't do it, I'm just going to start slacking off, and it's part of my life now. So you just got to build your discipline, and the days that you don't feel like going, that's when you have to go. Raven asks, what to do if you don't want a protein powder? What can you put in your smoothie besides protein powder? So you don't need protein powder, you guys. Everyone always asks me, do I need protein powder to gain weight? Do I need protein powder to get booty? No. You do need complete protein in your diet, because the thing is, supplements are just supplements. It's like saying, do I need to take vitamin C pills? No. If you're drinking, that's probably a bad okay, never mind. But I'm just saying, if you're intaking enough from foods, if you're eating enough eggs, quinoa, or let's say peanut butter, nuts, all of that have protein in it. If you already have enough from that, you do not need any more. So if you're intaking a good enough amount of protein from your food, then you don't need protein. But protein is good. Protein powder is really good because it's very fast digesting into your body. So after you work out, you need protein right away to help repair your muscles. So that's the only reason why I recommend protein shakes, because it's the fast digesting. So right after you work out, it sucks it all into your muscles right away. But you don't need it. You don't need it if you're getting enough from your foods. But if you're not getting enough from your foods, then supplement it with protein shakes, protein powders, whatever it is. So if you don't want to put protein powder in your shakes, just add I don't know, add quinoa, add peanut butter, things like that. Okay, Sheena asks, can you lose weight and build the booty at the same time? I'm trying to lose lots of fat, but also weight training. Will that help? You cannot lose weight and gain it at the same time, because when you're gaining muscle, you're gaining weight. You have to be in a caloric surplus to gain muscle. You need to be in a caloric deficit to be losing weight or lose fat. So you cannot do it at the same time. Within your first year of training ever, there may be a possibility that you may do both, but it depends. But it's in reality, it's not possible. You need to focus on one. So when you're losing weight, it is important to weight train, because many people that lose weight just do cardio and diet, but when they lose the weight, they're still skinny fat. So what happens is when you also do weight training, it's gonna expedite the fat loss process as well, because the more muscle that you retain in your body, the more calories you burn, because your body's trying to retain those muscles. So it burns a lot of calories when it does that. So what you want to do when you want to lose weight, you want to take your body weight in pounds, times it by 10, and that should be how many calories you intake on a daily basis. Okay, that's the first step, your diet. And then you want to do HIIT cardio either every day, like hours before weight training, or after weight training. You don't want to do it right before weight training. So you want to do HIIT cardio either every day or every other day. And then every other day you can do weight training or before your HIIT cardio. It's up to you. But you should do both. You should do HIIT cardio and weight training and your diet, okay? That's the most important. And then once you reach your goal, then you can start focusing on building that muscle, okay? So it's gonna be a process, but it's gonna be worth it, trust me, because you don't want to lose all that weight and have minimal muscle and still have a lot of fat, okay? Okay. Zanny, can I lose belly fat but still gain size in my legs with weights? So I just kind of explained that right now. You can't do both at the same time. You need to pick one and then the other. It's a lot easier to lose fat than it is to gain muscle, because muscle has to tear and it has to grow. So I recommend losing body fat first and then focusing on gaining muscle. But you do still want to weight train when you're losing body fat. You still want to weight train. It's very important. Okay. Thank you, Georgette. Do you do weighted squats or body weight? Definitely weighted squats. When I first started weight training, I started doing body weight stuff because I wanted to make sure that my form was perfect. But now that I've been training for 2 years, I definitely do weighted squats. Yes, Angelica, you're right. Intense workouts with weightlifting helps burn fat. Estrella says, I've seen your videos for gaining weight to be fit, helpful. I'm trying to gain to be 120 to 125. I'm currently 113. You can definitely do it. I gained 20 pounds. It took me over a year, but I'd rather it take me over a year and have it be quality muscle than to be mostly fat. You don't want to eat tons of crap and just have it gain and just have it be mostly fat, because it's not going to help you. You want to take your time, you guys. Take your time and really focus on building that muscle, because that's going to last and it's going to help shape your body. I'm 14 years old, so can I do a little bit of a diet? Of course. Absolutely. How do I know how much protein to take daily for booty/muscle growth? So you want to take your body weight in pounds, times that by 1, and that should be how many grams of protein to intake every day. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat that one more time. For muscle growth, you want to take your body weight in pounds, times that by 1, and that should be how much grams of protein to intake every day. Jimenez asked, do you need cardio to get toned and lean? How many days a week? So toned means you have a low enough body fat to see the muscles that you have built. So you still have to build muscle to be toned. So right now, and you can see, okay, the lighting is kind of bad, but I focus really on building muscle, and now I'm cutting. So now I'm trying to lose body fat. So you have to do one and then the other, but it's really important to do HIIT cardio, because regular cardio might tap into your muscles for energy, and that's when you're gonna start losing some muscles. So you want to do HIIT cardio. HIIT cardio is the best, you guys, because you're not gonna spend hours at the gym or at home. It's quick, 20 minutes tops maybe, or even 10 minutes. It's all you need for HIIT cardio. So you can do that every day, or you can do it every other day with at least one day of rest. If you do it every day, at least rest one day, and you'll be good, just depending on your fitness level. But I'll definitely try to do every other day of HIIT cardio. And you want to make sure you're in a caloric deficit to lower that body fat. Angelica, why can't you be here and be my personal trainer? Oh, well, I'm your online personal trainer. That's what I'm here. How many rest days do you have? So right now, man, I'm in New York right now. I'm not even home. So things are a little bit difficult, but mostly like every other day I rest. But I think like last week, we've been going to the gym almost every day. But the past 2 days I've been resting. So if I work out every day, I make sure I get at least 1 to 2 days of rest. But if I work out every other day, it'll be every other day. Okay. Estrella says, I'm gonna take the quiz right now. Hey, so you guys, I have a booty building quiz where you guys can answer just like 3 or 4 questions, and I will give you my top tips on diet and exercise depending on your goals, because everyone has different types of goals, and it's really hard for me to kind of say something in general because that's not true. You know, like it has to be specific to your goals. So you guys are interested in taking my booty building quiz where I give you my top tips on exercise and diet, and it's free. Go to bodybydate.com/quiz. It's also in the description bar. Xanny says, will I lose all gains if I'm on a caloric deficit? No, you won't. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay. No, if you are still weight training heavy, you still have to weight train heavy because you're gonna be in a caloric deficit. So if you weight train heavy, you're telling your body that you still need these muscles. Because if you don't weight train, it's like, oh, then we don't need them. But if you still weight train heavy, keep your protein high. Make sure you take 1 gram of protein per body weight. And also BCAAs help. I drink BCAAs every single day, especially when I'm cutting, because it helps retain muscle. Then you will not lose your gains. You just lose more body fat than anything else, okay? Is cardio recommended only if I want to lose weight? I recommend HIIT cardio, weight training. Those 2 things are gonna give you the best results. You wanna make sure you're doing HIIT cardio and weight training for weight loss. Jimenez asks, is HIIT cardio better than jogging? It depends on your goals, but I recommend HIIT cardio because it's so much less time consuming, and you retain a lot more muscle than you would if you would be doing jogging. Jogging will most likely tap into your muscles for energy, and then you'll lose all your gains. We don't want that. We don't want that. Heavy asks, how many times a week do you need HIIT cardio? It depends on your goals again. It really depends on your goals and what you're trying to reach. I recommend either every day if you really want to take it to the next level, or every other day. I do every other day. Belen asks, how do you lose body fat percentage but grow your butt and thighs? If I grow my butt and thighs, I have to eat more, but I get chunkier in the midsection as well. If I lose weight, I get smaller in the legs and butt too. So you can only do one thing at a time. You cannot lose weight and gain weight at the same time. So when you want to grow your muscles, you have to be in a caloric surplus, and you really want to weight train heavy so you can maximize your muscle gains. You want to be more muscle than fat. So what I do is when I'm trying to gain some muscle, I gain it to a point where if I'm seeing like my stomach is getting a little too chunky, then I stop and I start cutting, because you want to go 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 2 step back, and that way you can still be lean. Sorry, still be lean and gain some muscle as well. So so yeah, I be in a caloric surplus. Try to weight train as much as you can, heavy as you can, to build as much muscle, and until you feel a little bit uncomfortable, then you start cutting. All right. Raven, what is something else to use if you don't want to take protein powder? Because I'm only 13, I'm trying to gain weight. You don't need protein powder as long as you intake protein from your foods. Quinoa is complete protein. All animal sources, so cheese, uh, chicken, eggs, all of that have protein in it. So don't worry about it. But if you want to gain weight, it's all about the calories. You want to make sure that you're intaking more calories than what you burn. You want to take your body weight in pounds and times it by 20. And that should be how many calories to intake on a daily basis. For you guys, calorie counting is so important. I know it may be so, it may seem so annoying, but after a while, you're gonna get used to the portion sizes and the foods, and you don't even have to think about counting calories because you already know what foods are gonna put you in a caloric surplus. If you guys download the app MyFitnessPal, MyFitnessPal is the easiest way to track your calories. So I recommend you guys do that. Roshni asked, I am 154.3 pounds. I was wondering, what is the most effective exercise for weight loss? So if you, let me stretch. So if you exercise, but you don't diet, you're not gonna see any results. That's the plain truth. So you really wanna focus on your diet first, because you can lose weight just dieting, not even working out. So you want to make sure that you're in a caloric deficit. You want to take your body weight in pounds and times it by 10, and that should be how many calories to intake on a daily basis. You want to still weight train, because the more muscles you have in your body, the more calories you burn on a daily basis. And you want to do HIIT cardio. So you want to do HIIT cardio either every other day or every day, but just make sure it's not right before weight training. You want to do it after weight training or hours before. Okay. How long does it take to see results in gaining weight? I love you so much. So it depends, anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks, because when it comes to muscle growth, it takes time. It takes time. But if you're gaining fat, it may be a lot faster. But I don't recommend that, because then you guys are going to be worried about your stomach. Just trust me, it happened to me. If you guys really want to build quality muscle, you guys need to put in the work, and it's going to take time, because muscle takes time to grow. So anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks, you guys should be seeing some kind of results for sure. Okay, I'm trying to get to everyone. I'm sorry. Can you be vegan and build muscle? Absolutely. Absolutely. All you need is to make sure that you are in a caloric surplus. So just eating more calories. Take your body weight in pounds and times it by 20. That should be how many calories you intake on a daily basis. Now, when it comes to protein, it's going to be hard for you guys to get complete protein. So you guys need to take different kind of food sources to make a complete protein. So just, I'm not really too familiar with the vegan diet, but just make sure that you guys have the complete protein and you're eating a caloric surplus, and you'll be good. Julie, I'm trying to lose weight and grow the booty. What are some tips? So like I said before, you cannot do both at the same time. You cannot lose weight and gain it at the same time, because when you're gaining muscle, you're gaining weight. You need to be in a caloric surplus to gain muscle, and you need to be in a caloric deficit to lose weight and lose fat. So focus on one thing and then the other. So I recommend losing the body fat first, because it's so much faster to lose body fat. So focus on that first. Take your body weight in pounds and times it by 10. Do some HIIT cardio and still weight train. You still want to weight train because you still want to retain any muscle that you have. And then once you reach your goal with fat loss, focus on muscle growth, okay? Addicted to eyeshadow. I love your videos. Thank you so much. Can you do a video on how to do hip abductions at home? Absolutely. I will definitely do that. Denora asks, what type of workouts work better for muscle gain? So I actually have a video on this, but I will say it here. The best workouts for muscle gain is compound exercises, full body exercises, okay? So compound exercises are exercises that recruit more than one muscle at the same time. So if you're doing a squat, for example, squat works the booty, the hamstring, and the quads at the same time. So that would be a great exercise. Overhead press, it's a good exercise. Shoulders, arms, back at the same time. Lunges, there's pull-ups, dips, all those things. So I have a video on that. Make sure to go to my Weight Gain 101 playlist. I have all the exercise on there. So you want to do full body, upper body and lower body at the same time, the same day, full body exercises, compound exercises every other day. That's going to maximize your muscle gains. Yes, Kay Wellen, hopefully I don't butcher your name. You're absolutely right. He said you can be vegan and gain muscle. There are a lot of vegan bodybuilders out there. Once you figure out your macros and what you need to eat, you start training, you'll be golden. You need to eat more calories to build muscle. Absolutely, that's exactly right. As long as you're in a caloric surplus, doesn't matter what diet you're on, you will gain weight. Jimena says, can you do, for example, squats and lunges for 3 or 4 pounds at home? Is it for nothing? You need to do more than that. Because if you're a beginner, the first 4 weeks, I recommend doing body weight or doing lightweight, because I want you guys to really get to know the exercise and how to do them, because you don't want to do heavy weights if you don't know how to do the exercise, because you're going to get hurt. So once you get that down, once you know you're confident in your squats and lunges, start adding weights. You need to start adding weights and really start progressing your weights, because your muscle's not going to grow with 3 or 4 pounds. It's not going to happen. So you need to start adding weights. Invest. I have an Amazon store where I put all of the equipment that I use at home. You guys could get it and it would be delivered right to your door. Okay. What are some good arm exercises to do without weights? So you can do push-ups, you can do dips. You can do dips right at the edge of the couch or the edge of the bed. So, and you can also get laundry detergent. Hold on, guys. You can also get laundry detergent. I did a laundry detergent workout. You can get a water bottle for resistance. So all of that works. What would be a good HIIT cardio routine? So I use this app by Brandon Carter. He just got it. It's called, I forgot the name, sorry. I think it's called HIIT app. So I use the app, a timer app. So it's a really easy way to adjust your exercises that way. So give me one moment. So it's called HIIT Clock. HIIT Clock, that's what I've been using lately. And you can put the rest time, the work time, how many exercises. And I usually do 30 minutes on, 15 minutes off, or whatever it is. And you can do anything. You can do squats, you can do lunges, you can jump squats, like anything you can do as long as it's in a particular time. So I recommend you download that app, or I have tons of HIIT cardio exercises in my YouTube playlist called HIIT Cardio. So you guys can work out with me, you know. Juliana asks, hey, I have a question. My little sister that is 12 years old, she wants to be fit like me, but I can't get her into the gym since she's too young. What should I do? That's absolutely amazing that she wants to start getting into the fit lifestyle. That's a really good thing that you're doing to her, because it's really important to, like, especially kids nowadays, like obesity is at an all-time high, especially with kids. So it's really good that you're doing it. Just have her start working out at home. She doesn't have to like lift super heavy right now. But if just working out at home, getting her active is really good. So if she can just do more workout videos, she'll be good. So Veronica's asking what quiz. So I have a quiz right now. It's called Booty Building Quiz, where you guys can take this quiz. It's only four questions, and I will give you my top tips on exercises and diet to do for your specific goals, because everyone has different goals. You know, if you want to tone up, if you want to gain weight, you want to lose weight, you want to get abs, whatever it is, I have special tips for you. So I recommend you guys take the quiz. It's bodybyday.com/quiz. I'm going to put it in the comment section right now. Okay. How many cheat meals do you have, and should I have cheat days? So I only do cheat meals. I only do cheat days, a whole day, when I'm cutting, when I'm losing body fat, because your body thinks it's starving at some point, because you're in a caloric deficit. Your body thinks it's starving. So once you do a cheat day, it's kind of a day where you kind of reboot your body, and it's like, okay, all right, I guess we're not starving. So it kind of just reboots the fat burning hormones, everything, because it starts to slow down after a while. So I do a whole day, and I do it every Sunday. So today's my cheat day. Wait, actually, no, tomorrow's my cheat day. Addicted to eyeshadow. Can you do a video on dirty and clean bulking? Is that possible for booty? As long as you're in a caloric surplus, you're gonna gain muscle and you're gonna gain weight. But I can definitely do a video on both, because they're both different methods of getting there. Elijah asks, what is exactly HIIT cardio? So HIIT cardio is high intensity interval training. So it's you do 30 seconds of high intensity, so you're jumping, or you can do jump squats for 30 seconds, and then 20 seconds of rest. Or it could be active rest, where you are just walking, or you can just completely rest, and then you do it again for another 20 minutes. 20 seconds. So it's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds on. You can do how many seconds you want, but it can be of anything. It can be jump squats, it can be jump lunges, it can be anything that gets your heart rate going. So yeah, I recommend you check out my HIIT cardio playlist on my YouTube channel. I have tons of HIIT cardio workouts there if you're not really sure what HIIT cardio is. And yes, lovely, I will do more HIIT cardio videos. Addicted to eyeshadow asks, what is cutting? So cutting is basically lowering your body fat or losing weight. It's just another way of saying losing weight or losing body fat. So yeah, so when you're cutting, is mainly we're talking about losing body fat and retaining muscle. Sheena, do you meal prep? Can you do some videos on that? I don't really meal prep. My meal prepping really is just if I cook chicken or vegetables, I just make a lot of it and I just save it throughout the week. I like to cook a lot, so I have to cook every single day. So I do have some videos on it. I think I already have a chicken video and something else, but I will be posting more meal prep on my meal prep series. Angelica asked, have you got any tips on how to feel glutes more in lower body exercises? So you want to make sure you squeeze your booty when you're doing squats, squeeze your booty when you're doing deadlifts. So just make sure that you're concentrating on that muscle and you're squeezing that muscle, because you really want to add more stress. Because if you just do this, you're not really stressing your muscles that much. But if you do like this, you hold it for a second, come down, hold it for a second. Because I see a lot of people are just going fast. And I'm like, what are you doing? You need to concentrate on that muscle, like concentrate. Okay, do it slow and controlled. Concentrate, hold it for like 2 seconds. So do the same thing with lower body. If you're doing squats, maybe do a little bit bigger than shoulder width apart and go below parallel. And that will help target your booty as well. Sheena says, when you say body weight and times 10, do you mean body weight in pounds? Yes, body weight in pounds. I don't know about kilos. I don't know about none of that. Sarah asks, is there a way to close the gap between the legs? So that depends on your body type. Some people just have a natural gap because of the way that their hips are. Some people just have a gap because they're skinny. I used to have a gap because I was really skinny, and as I gained weight, it closed up. But some people just have a natural gap, so it just really depends on your body type. Okay. Sheena says, also just want to say thank you for all your tips. You really appreciate it. No problem. I'm here to help. I don't want to just keep all this knowledge to myself. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's Nani says, I start again next week. I gave up because I was very impatient, but now I understand it takes time to see results. Yes, it does. It really does, especially when it's gaining weight and gaining muscle. Like, it's not easy. I've been weight training for 2 years. Like, it's been 2 years. It didn't happen in 3 months. But you just have to be consistent. You have to be consistent with your diet. You have to be consistent with your weight training. And that's the only way to really see it fast enough, is just being consistent. Because if you fool around and you miss a week, or you miss 2 weeks and you try to go back again, it's just going to take so much longer to get there than it should. So just be consistent. Don't miss a day in the gym. Listen to your body and just keep your diet on point, and you will see results. Jasmine asks, is it possible to grow your glutes without going to the gym? Absolutely. As long as you're using weights. You can buy weights from Amazon. I have an Amazon store where I have everything that I use: barbells, dumbbells, resistant bands, all that type of stuff. Just as long as you use some kind of resistance to stress your muscles, you're going to build muscle. And make sure your diet is right, okay? Okay. Denora says, I took the quiz. Awesome, thanks. No problem. You guys, I have a quiz. If you guys are interested in doing the same, it's bodybydate.com/quiz. It's in the description. It's a quiz where you guys can take, and depending on your goals and the answer you get, I give you personalized tips on your diet and exercise and what to do. So make sure you take the quiz. Okay. Julie says, if I'm not sore the next day after working out, like squats and running, for example, does that mean I'm doing something wrong because I'm not feeling the burn or results? No. Soreness is not an indication of your progress. I don't get sore anymore, like hardly ever. And it's because I've been training for over 2 years. So after a while, your body's just not going to get sore anymore. So do not worry. A lot of people worry, like, oh, I'm not going to get sore anymore. Like, I'm not going to see results. No, you'll be totally fine. Soreness is not an indication of your progress. Okay, lovely. Do you recommend various HIIT cardio or only one? Well, there's only like one HIIT cardio session. So if you're gonna do HIIT cardio, you only really need to do it once. So as long as it's anywhere between like, even 5 minutes is fine. But anywhere between like 5, 20 minutes, 30 minutes tops of HIIT cardio. That's even too much. 20 minutes is probably the most you should do of HIIT cardio. Sophia, hi, I'm 15. Is it possible to gain weight at home? Yes. As long as you're eating in a caloric surplus, you're going to gain weight. Take your body weight in pounds and times that by 20. And that should be how many calories to intake on a daily basis. And if you're not still seeing results, add more calories, because some of us may need more calories than others. So it's all about your diet. Make sure you're eating more than you're burning. Belen, how often should you work out abs to get a six-pack? Man, I don't even have a six-pack yet either, so. But you want to do it every other day, because it's a muscle. If I see people that have been doing it every day, you need to let them rest to grow. That's when your muscles grow, is when it's resting. So every other day it's fine, because even when you're doing like squats, you're engaging your stomach, because you're keeping it tight, your core tight, to keep yourself upright. So you're still working your abs, even though you're not isolating them. But if you want to isolate them, I recommend every other day. It's Nani. Is protein shake necessary? I'm so picky, and every time I try it, I just can't. I mentioned this before. I'm guessing you just got here. No, it's not. You don't need protein shakes at all. As long as you're getting enough protein from your diet, that's all you need. Food, listen guys, Supplements are just what they are. It's like taking vitamin C, calcium pills, all of those. It's not necessary if you're getting it from food. So the same thing with protein. You don't need supplements. Supplements are supposed to supplement what you're lacking. So if you're intaking enough from chicken, from quinoa, from eggs, you don't need to take any more from protein shakes. The only benefit from protein shakes is oh guys. So I'm you guys are in my vlog right now. I'm doing Vlogmas. I decided to do Vlogmas. I'm gonna be vlogging every day. So you guys are in my vlog right now. Say hey. All right. So anyways, so like I was saying, whoa. The only benefit of protein shakes is that it's very fast digesting and absorbent into your bloodstream and body. So after workout, you need protein and good carbs. So that's the only time I really take a protein shake is right after my workout because your body needs it right away. And that's the easiest way to get it to your muscles. I lost my spot. Okay. Do you know, Sarah asked, do you know some good exercises for bigger calves at home? So just get yourself on tippy toes. Tippy toes. Those are good calf exercises. You don't really need much. Find a ledge. I don't think I have a ledge, but find like a ledge and just get yourself tippy toes. That's a really good calf exercises. Or just walk in tippy toes. Okay. Can booty and arms be workout daily? No, every other day. Every other day. You need to rest. 1 to 2 days in between, you want to rest your muscles because that's when your muscles grow. When you're working out at the gym or you're working out in general, you're tearing them up. You're tearing them. They need to have time to repair, to grow. Because if you keep tearing them, you're losing muscle. You're doing the opposite. So you want to make sure that you have time to rest, get adequate sleep, and get enough protein and carbs into your diet, and you're going to build muscle. So every other day. Every other day. Okay? Yeah? Okay. What muscles do I need to build to make my butt look bigger from the side? So you want to work on the medius, the up top. So doing lunges, doing split squats, doing kickbacks are all going to help build the upper part of the glutes. And you want to work your lower back. So I think it's called a back extension. Almost all gyms have the back extension machine that's going to help build your lower back. And also deadlifts are really good for your lower back. So you want to make sure you build that lower back, get that little curve, and then build on the upper body. But it can be genetics as well because some people naturally have that curve. But building your lower body muscles, your lower back muscles are going to help with that. Which foods do you suggest to eat which has a lot of calories? So there is pasta, there is bread, peanut butter and jelly are my favorite. And that has a ton of calories because of the jelly, the peanut butter, and the bread. So peanut butter jelly sandwiches, pasta, but make sure it's whole grain pasta because you still want to be healthy inside. You don't want to be all fucked up. So things like that. Just download MyFitnessPal, and it's the easiest way. All you have to do is just scan the items, and it'll tell you exactly how many calories. So that way you can figure that out. But if you guys are interested, my team offers custom meal plans, customized to you and your goals. So you don't even have to think about counting calories or what foods, try to find what foods to eat. We'll figure that all out for you. So you guys are interested in a custom meal plan, I will put that in the comment section. Let's see. That is absolutely customized to you, depending on your workouts, depending on what you do for work, how old are you, if you're vegan, you're vegetarian, your allergies, what your favorite foods are. We put that in there. So whether you want to gain weight, lose weight, whatever your goals are, we'll make a custom meal plan for you. So Just give me one moment. So yeah. Sheena says, I struggle with squatting deep. I barely make 90 degrees. How do you squat deeper? So that could be that your muscles are tight. So you want to make sure that you really stretch and do foam rolling. Foam rolling is so good for your muscles. So do foam rolling before you start your exercises. So that could be that just your muscles are really tight. So you want to make sure that you're stretching that out. Whoa, I skipped a lot. I'm so sorry. Where am I? How often do you do a cheat meal? I do a cheat day, which is every Sunday. Ariana asks, what are best foods to eat pre and post workout to build muscle? As long as you get some kind of carbs in before your workout, it's gonna really give you energy for your workout. So good carbs is really good. And post workout, you want to make sure you get some good carbs and lean protein right after. So that's why protein shakes are really good, because it digests into your body a lot faster. So I always do like a quick protein shake right after, and then I have like some chicken and some rice or something like that, like an hour after. But want to make sure you have some good carbs before, and then good carbs and good protein right after. And I'm going to be doing a video on that as well. Stars says, if I'm trying to build a booty, should I mainly be eating lots of carbs and protein? You still want to have fats, because fats is really important, but good fats. But you can eat that, but you may not still gain the muscles correct or the right. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Hold on, I need some water. Basically, it's all about the calories. If you are not intaking more calories than what you burn, you're not going to build muscle. So you can eat a lot of carbs and protein. Make sure you still have lots of good fats, but you need to make sure you're in a caloric surplus. So you want to take your body weight in pounds and times that by 20. That should be how many calories to intake on a daily basis. Usually the recommended amount is, once you find your calories that you need, you want to take 1 gram per body weight in pounds, and that should be how much protein you intake. And then 25% of what's left will be for good fats, and the rest will be carbs, okay? Eva says, how to get more protein in? I live with my parents and only eat meat during dinner, and I can't afford eating more than 1 scoop of protein a day. Eggs. Egg whites have so much protein in it. So get egg whites, and they're so cheap. I bought 4 cartons of egg whites for $5. So eggs is the easiest way and the cheapest way to get protein, okay? So eggs, eggs, eggs. Hey, Bella. Bella's here, you guys. Say hi to Bella. Hey, boo. She said, what can I do to get a workout day with you? Girl, we working out on Monday. Wait, what did I just read? Does sleeping on your back flatten your butt? No, that's ridiculous. Addicted to eyeshadow. What are your thoughts on different supplements? L-carnitine. Okay, I don't know how to say all those. BCAAs, glutamine, etc. Are those necessary for fitness? They're not necessary. I do take supplements. I take BroLab supplements. I do take BCAAs. I take pre-workout, and I take protein powder when I'm bulking, and creatine too. So it's not necessary, but it definitely helps. It gives you like the extra push when you have your diet and training right. So once you have your diet and training right, then you can add supplements. But I take BCAAs. Vlogmas. Okay. How can I find out what body type I am? So if you can just Google body types, and there'll be many. They're like before it should be ectomorph, endomorph, mesomorph. I think that's 3. I think there's only 3. And it'll have a description. It'll tell you what body type you are. Do you need to drink protein shakes after an ab workout, or is it just leg and butt workouts? Yes, just weight training in general. You're doing ab workouts, you're building muscle. You cannot do ab workouts and it's gonna burn fat there. So if you're doing ab workouts, you're building muscle. So yes, any type of weight training, you wanna have some protein shakes right after to help replenish all the glycogen that was lost and repair the muscles. Julie Rivera, my sister is trying to lose weight, but she hates greens. And I tried to get her to try smoothies, but that isn't her thing. Either what should I get her to try or instead, or what should we avoid? So it's all about it being a caloric deficit. It's all about the calories. So if she's in a caloric deficit, she's gonna lose weight. Have her take her body weight in pounds and times it by 10, and that should be how much calories she should intake a day. So she can still eat her favorite foods as long as it fits in that number. So let's say she needs 2,000 calories in a day. She can still have pizza if she wants. But as long as she's still in that number and still in that caloric deficit, she's gonna lose weight. So have her take her body weight in pounds and times it by 10. Or she can get a custom meal plan from my team. We do custom meal plans where she doesn't have to think about what foods to eat or count calories. We'll do it for her, and we'll put her favorite foods in there. So go to bodybyday.com/meals, and she can get a custom meal plan from us. If I want to lose weight in my stomach, should I stop protein shakes after an ab workout? I get confused. It's all about your calorie intake. So if you can afford, or if it fits in your calories, then it's totally fine. I still recommend it because when you're losing body fat, you want to still retain those muscles. So you want to still make sure that you're intaking a lot of protein to help retain the muscle. So want to take your body weight in pounds, and 1 gram of protein per body weight in pounds. That's how much protein you should be intaking on a daily basis. So make sure you're in a caloric deficit and you're gonna lose body fat. Raven, does the custom meal plans cost money? Absolutely. Of course. It takes a lot of time to do a custom meal plan. It takes about 3 to 5 days. So it's not something that we can offer for free, unfortunately, because it takes a lot of time and it's customized to you. So if you're really serious about your goals and you're serious about getting to where you need to be, then you need to invest. Not everything is going to be free, unfortunately. I do these YouTube videos and I do these live Q&As to help you guys. But if you guys really want to take your stuff to the next level, you guys need to invest in yourself. Like it's not everything is going to be handed to you. So yeah. Angelina says, will you leave this video up for us to rewatch later? Yes, I'm going to be leaving this Q&A up. So yeah. TC says, I've been working out for 4 months and I have been the same weight. I work out 3 times a week for an hour. Why haven't I go up? I don't know what your goal is. Are you trying to lose weight or are you trying to gain weight? I'm not sure what your goal is. Megan, what is the difference between Revolt and Rebellion? So Revolt are BCAAs, branch amino acids. So Revolt is gonna help you relieve soreness a lot faster. For those of you who still get sore, it's gonna help you recover your muscles. So it's gonna help you recover, not get so sore. It's gonna help you retain muscle. So if you're working on an empty stomach or whatever it is, it's gonna help you retain as much muscle as possible. It's like the main things of protein. So it's really good. Rebellion is a pre-workout. So if you don't have enough energy to get that good workout in, Rebellion gives you that really good pump to get you through that workout. And you guys can get that on bodybyday.com/supplements. I think they're still on sale, I'm not sure. I heard you got to lift weights slow so it's really working. Yes, you want to concentrate on the muscles that you're working. So you don't want to just do this. You want to lift, hold, come down. Lift, hold, come down. So you want to make sure it's slow and controlled, okay? Do you eat the same things when you're not working out and not burning any calories when you have a day off? So this is the thing. You are still burning calories. Your body burns calories just to keep itself alive. If you're alive, you're still burning calories. So don't think just because you're not working out, you're not burning calories. Right now, me blinking, I'm burning calories. Me talking, I'm burning calories. So your body burns calories every single day. Every single day, even if you're just laying in bed, you're burning calories. But the more that you move, the more calories you burn. So I'm still burning calories, and I usually still eat the same because I love eating what I eat. Star says, is calorie counting really crucial? Yes, I believe it's extremely, extremely crucial if you guys want to get to your goals, because you can guess and be like, okay, I think I'm in a caloric surplus. I think I'm eating enough. But if you may not be, and that's why you're getting so frustrated because you're not reaching your goals. If you're counting your calories, you're for sure hitting the calorie mark that you need to gain weight or to lose weight. So I definitely recommend it, at least for the first like 3 to 4 weeks. That way you know exactly what to eat and you know exactly the portion sizes and all that stuff. So I started calorie counting for like 2 or 3 weeks, and after that I didn't even have to count calories because I already knew the meals I needed to eat and all that stuff. Do you have, Labria says, do you have to have supplements? What does it do? You don't have to have supplements at all. Supplements are just something that's going to help you take it a little bit to the next level. It's not something that you have to do. There's so many people out there that are gaining muscle, losing weight, whatever it is, without supplements. But I do take supplements because I like the extra help. I take BCAAs, which I mentioned before, rich amino acids. It helps repair your muscles, it helps with recovery, and it helps retaining your muscles. And I also take some pre-workout for the days that I feel like sluggish. And I usually take, all of my supplements are from Bro Laboratories. You guys can get that at bodybyday.com/supplements. I'll put that in the comments. Okay. Star says, I also downloaded your ebook on Kindle, but I'm missing some chapters 8 and 9. So I've been having some problems with that because when we first uploaded it, it was a different format. So we changed it, but we're waiting for Amazon to respond to us, but there will be an update. So you'll be updated through an email. Amazon's gonna email you where you can update it. So it'll be fixed soon. Just take some time. It takes about 7 days for Amazon to respond to us, but we are taking care of it. I'm so sorry about that. It bothers me that some people are not getting the full ebook, but it will be updated very, very soon. So look out for that. Julie, how do you keep going and stay motivated, and what are some apps you suggest? So I don't rely on motivation because there's so many days that I don't feel motivated, you guys. There's so many days where I feel like I don't want to do anything. But it takes discipline to get up and do it, because if you rely on motivation, I wouldn't be where I am today, because the days that I don't feel like working out, those are the days that I push myself. I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like doing it, and that's when I'm really gonna go, because that's how you build your discipline. You really need to be disciplined. You need to do it whether you like it or not. But it all depends on how bad you want it. Like if you really want to do this, you have to do it whether you like it or not. It's like going to work. You don't want to go to work, do you? But you have to, because who else is going to pay your bills? So it's discipline. So it's the same thing when you were little. You didn't want to brush your teeth. You didn't want to wash yourself. you know, but you had to do it. Your parents made you do it. And now it's like, it's literally, you don't have to think about it. You wake up, you brush your teeth, you take a shower, like it's nothing. So after a while, it's gonna become secondhand to you. You're not even gonna think about it. You're gonna be eating what you need to eat, and you're gonna be working out like you're supposed to. So Sarah asked, at which age did you start working out? I started working out over 2 years ago. I'm 25 now. I was, what, 23? Yeah, I was 23. Okay. All right, guys, hold on. I need a second because I feel like I've been talking so much. Whew. But this is fun. I love talking to you guys. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna do a Snapchat. All right, guys, I'm here doing the live stream. Say what's up, say what's up. So I'm snapping while I'm live streaming, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys follow me on Snapchat. It's Daisha CA. Daisha CA. I post a lot of cool stuff on there while I'm trying. Okay. Okay, so let's get back to this. So Labria says, I'm 109 pounds at the age of 19. Girl, you weigh more than me. I'm 107. Should I work on toning? I'm skinny like a twig, and I just want to keep my stomach flat and get a butt. Do I need supplements or anything you suggest? So toning, you guys use the word toning wrong. I'm just saying. But toning basically is having low body fat to see the muscles that you have built. So I wouldn't worry about that. You don't need to worry about that. What you need to worry about is gaining muscle and gaining weight. So don't worry about supplements. What you need to do is take your body weight in pounds times 20, and that should be how many calories you intake on a daily basis. So do that. It's all about your diet, and start weight training. Start going to the gym, start weight training. Vashti says, how do I lose fat in my belly area? I'm skinny and trying to build my glutes. So you cannot lose fat in one spot. There's no possible way that you can just lose fat in one place. It has to happen all over. It's called body fat percentage. And you can't lose weight and gain it at the same time. So you want to focus on one thing and then the other. So if you want to build your glutes, but you're worried about your stomach, maybe do a lean bulk where you're eating just a little bit over maintenance level. And that way you're still able to build muscle, but not gain as much fat in the process. But it has to be done separately. They're two different goals. Losing weight and gaining muscle are two different things. So if you want, you can start by doing a lean bulk. So maybe take your body weight in pounds and times it by 15. And that should be how many calories to intake on a daily basis. And start adding some HIIT cardio probably 2 times a week. Sheena says, should you work out twice a day for weight loss? For example, fasted HIIT cardio in the first session and then weights in the second session. You can do that if you like. When I start cutting like I'm doing now, I usually do that. I do fasted HIIT cardio in the morning and then weight training at night. But make sure that you either do it every other day or you have at least 1 to 2 days of rest since you're going so hard. But yeah, that's a good thing. Vashti, do you need to eat after a workout? Yes, you do, because your body is exhausted from what you just did to it. Your muscles need to replenish itself, it needs to repair, and make sure to drink water because you're super dehydrated because you just sweated everything out. Sweat is water that's retaining your body, that's coming out. So you want to really make sure you drink a lot of water, you guys. Addicted to eyeshadows. If I'm trying to grow my booty, can I drink double the protein to speed up the process? You guys don't need to overdo it, because if you drink too much protein, you can damage your liver. So it's not going to speed up the process. What's going to speed up the process is the calories that you intake. you have to make sure that you're intaking more calories than what you burn. So don't worry too much about the protein. You just make sure that you intake the amount of protein that you need. So take your body weight in pounds, times it by 1 gram of protein. So let's say I weigh 107 pounds. So then I'm gonna intake 107 grams of protein. So if you intake that, you're good. But you need to make sure that you're in a caloric surplus. Take your body weight in pounds, times it by 20, and that should be how much calories to intake every day, and you will gain weight. Don't overdose on the protein because you can damage your liver. Okay. Raven, how do you respond to people that call you really skinny and eat more? Because I have the same problem. So luckily I reached my goal and I'm not as skinny as I used to be. I used to be 87 pounds. Right now I'm 107 and I'm 5'2". So I'm actually like the perfect, kind of like the perfect weight for my body. You know, like I'm still skinny, but I'm more fit now. So I don't remember the last time somebody bashed me for being skinny. It's been a very long time, which I'm very happy of. But people now just ask me, "Oh, I see that you're into fitness." Like they ask me for help instead of instead of them trying to help me. So once you get to obviously your goal, it's going to be a lot different. But it's like you need to think of it at that they're ignorant, because it's not okay to bash someone just because they're different, and it's I don't know how to like kind of really explain it, but it's like there's nothing we can do about what they think or say. I usually try to educate, whenever somebody says, oh, when they used to say it to me, they used to say, eat a burger, or you need to eat more, you're so skinny, or blah blah. And I used to be like, I do eat a lot and I'm working on it. And, it's just my metabolism is just the way I am, like even though I gain weight, I'm still small, like I'm small frame because that's just the way my body is. So just, I think educating them and just knowing that they don't know any better, because obviously if they would, they wouldn't say that to you. But if it comes from a good place, where they're actually really concerned or they want to help, then it's different. But if they're just bashing you and it's just like not in a good way, then I just educate and kind of just let it be, Don't let it get to you, because if you let those negative comments get to you, it's going to be hard for you to get to your goals. So yeah. Sheena, is it harder for women to gain muscle? Yes, because we don't have as much testosterone as men. So it's going to take longer. Like men can gain 2 pounds of muscle per month, and we gain about 1 pound. So it does take some time, but we can still do it. Chantel, do you recommend using tummy tea to reduce bloating? No, that's just bull crap. That's just marketing. You don't need that. If you want to reduce bloating, change your diet, start drinking water. This helps so much. I drink so much water. Like all I drink is water, and it helps so much with bloating. And when I started cutting out like candy, when I stopped eating candy and I stopped eating fried foods that are just, I stopped bloating. And the moment I do eat candy, I just get so bloated and gassy. So change your diet. Take out all those bad things. You guys, I have an ebook out where I explain so much about how to gain healthy weight, how to do all of that, about your diet. I have an example meal plan in there. I talk about health. You guys can get my ebook right now for 99 cents on Amazon. It's called Ultimate Curves. I will put that in the comment section as well. So yeah, if you guys want just more in-depth on, in-depth on how to gain weight healthy and how to gain muscle, how to get a booty, I have exercises in there. So make sure you guys check it out. Ultimate Curves. I put the link in here, bodybyday.com/curves. Sarah says, my right leg is stronger than my left leg. Can I do some exercises which build more muscle on my left leg? Yes, you can do, I forgot the name of it, but basically where you work one leg. So you can do Lunges. Lunges are really good because you're putting all of the weight on one leg. So lunges, split squats. You can do leg press with one leg. So just do like just work on that to get it just as strong as the other. But usually almost everyone has a stronger side than the other. I'm trying to gain weight. Does the more weight I gain mean the more calories? The food I have to eat. I struggle to get enough calories. So if you struggle with getting enough calories in, I completely understand. What you can do is drink your calories. I have 1,000 calorie weight gainer shake where it was, I believe it's 2 cups of whole milk. I had some oatmeal, a whole banana. I had peanut butter, and then I also added some protein powder, but you don't have to do that. And it's 1,000 calories, so it's such an easy way to get 1,000 calories in. And drinking your calories is so much easier. And also doing smaller portions. Who's calling me? Hold on. Anyways, so if you do smaller portions but high calorie foods, it's gonna be so much easier to eat than just eating a whole big thing once or twice a day. So I have a video on that as well. You guys need to check out my weight gain 101 playlist. It's like the first thing you see when you go to my YouTube channel. I have tons of tips on there, and I have a video on how to intake more calories. Okay. Liz says, if I lean bulk, then cut, am I going to lose the muscle I built? No. I'm actually cutting right now, and I think, you know, I have some muscles in me. No, as long as you still weight train heavy, and you have enough protein in your diet, you're not going to lose muscle, but you will lose body fat, which is what we want. So don't worry about it. Don't worry. Libria says, can I do weight training at home? If so, what things can I do, like resistance band, or I'm a newbie at working out? So if you're new at working out, I recommend doing just body weight. Just do just body weight so you can get used to the exercises and the form, because it's really important. I hurt my knee by doing the wrong form and doing heavy squats, and I regret it because it's been a year and it still hurts. So you want to make sure you get your form right. So anywhere between like 2 to 3 or even 4 weeks, just do just body weight. That alone is going to stress your muscles because your body's not used to working out. So anything that you do is going to be like, whoa, what's happening? And then after that, you can start adding some weights. You can use resistant bands, like you said, and also you can order from Amazon like dumbbells, barbells, there's ankle weights, any stuff like that. Denali, I'm a big runner and trying to gain a booty. How would I do so? So it's going to be very difficult because you're burning a lot of calories by running. So you have to kind of choose what you want to do, because you can't really, it's hard to intake more calories than you burn when you're running. So if you do want to run, maybe do sprints, because sprints help build and retain muscle. So if you watch all those sprinters, they have big booties. So maybe try to do sprinting instead. Greta, hey, I'm on the process of growing the booty. How do supplements help in this process? Because I never try them. You don't need supplements. All you need to do is eat more. Eat more and weight train heavy. Take your body weight in pounds, times it by 20, and that should be how many calories. Who's calling me again? Sorry, guys. So yeah, so take your body weight in pounds. Anyways, take your body weight in pounds and times it by 20, and that should be how many calories to intake on a daily basis, and you will gain weight and you will gain muscle. And make sure that you intake good lean protein every day. So take your body weight, well, 1 gram of protein per body weight, and that should be how much protein you should intake on a daily basis, and weight train heavy, and you will be good. If you guys want more tips, why is this person calling? telemarketers. I can't stand them. If you guys want more tips on how to gain weight properly, or anything on the training and stuff like that, you guys can either get my ebook or take my quiz, which is free. The quiz is free and I give you free tips, or you can get my ebook, which is called Ultimate Curves, and it would help you reach your goals so much faster, because me and Brandon wrote this together and we wrote everything that we know, and Brandon's been training for over 15 years. So if you guys are interested in that, I will put that in the description or in the comment section too. Oh, I wrote the wrong one. My bad, hold on. Okay. What's happening? Okay, where was I? Okay, Maria, I'm 116 pounds and I want to get a rounded butt and a flat stomach. What workouts should I do? So those are two different goals. You need to pick one, do it, and then do the other, because to get a flat stomach, you need to be in a caloric deficit. You gotta be in a caloric deficit to be lean, and to gain muscle, you need to be in a caloric surplus. So it's gonna be hard to do both. It's like having good breath and bad breath at the same time. So you wanna pick one thing and then do the other. So if you wanna build a butt, you need to be in a caloric surplus. Take your body weight in pounds, times it by 20, and start weight training heavy. And then once you feel good, then work on getting a flat stomach by being in a caloric deficit. Take your body weight in pounds, times it by 10, and still weight train and do some HIIT cardio. Okay, you're welcome, everybody. Everyone's saying thank you. I just want to say you're welcome. I'm here to help. Okay. Killer tricks. I tried to get a big booty. I do 3 exercises with 5 reps, 15 reps. How often should I train? When can I see the first results? So you're doing too many reps. You're doing too many reps. You should stay anywhere between 6 and 12. And you want to make sure that you're using weights, heavy weights, because you want to keep stressing your muscles. So stay anywhere between 3 and 5 sets. So if you're doing 5 sets, it's fine, but you're probably doing a little bit too much reps. Stay anywhere between 6 and 12 reps, and make sure that you're eating a lot. Take your body weight in pounds, times it by 20. That should be how many calories you intake on a daily basis. And it really depends. I'm not sure when you can see results. It really depends on your diet, your training, where your body is right now. But anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks, you will see some results if you're doing everything right. Julie, how do you feel about waist training? I think that's no bueno. If you guys want your organs to be all mushed up and be all fucked up inside, do it. But no, I'd rather work hard and what was happening? I'd rather work hard for my stomach than try to do waist training. And that's not something that's like, it's not gonna last long. Even if it does work, it's not gonna last long, because you're still gonna not be eating right. You're still not gonna be working out right, and you're squeezing your stomach into this thing, and it's horrible because you can't. I just work out, eat good, and you will have a good stomach. Okay. Angelina, if I do heavy weight training on my booty every other day, can I do HIIT cardio in between those days? It depends on your goals. If you're trying to gain muscle, I will recommend just doing 2 days of HIIT cardio. You don't want to do too much cardio, but you still want to do it because you want to keep your heart healthy. So like 2 days of HIIT cardio is fine. You don't need to do it anymore, because then it's gonna start doing the opposite, and you want to be able to intake more calories than burn it off. Addicted to eyeshadow says, I'm trying to use a bar with weights. while squatting, which pounds should I start off with? It depends on you. It depends on you. A lot of people ask me this, but it's for like I can do 95 pounds or more, but you may not be able to do it. So it depends on your strength. So just pick up a bar, and if the bar is heavy enough, then do it. Just make sure that you're able to do all the reps. So let's say you're doing 12 reps, make sure you do all reps with perfect form, but the last 3 or 4 reps, it's going to be a struggle for you. You feel it, like, oh snap, this is heavy, but you're still able to keep a perfect form. That's when you know you got the perfect weight. So it depends on you and your strength. Star says, I just did the booty quiz, but the results didn't get sent to my email. So it's actually right away. You get it's a video. As soon as you put your email in, it should be right there. Or it should be a video that tells you your results, and you will also get an email. So just make sure you check your spam folder. Amy says, have you heard of amphetamine, please? If yes, let us know your opinion. So a lot of people have been asking about that. I'm not really too familiar with it, but maybe that's something you should talk to your doctor about. So maybe your doctor will let you know more about it than I can, because I'm not really too sure. Labria says, what does reps mean in sets? That always confuses me when people say that. So like 6 reps for squats, what do I do? So, okay, I have a video on this, but I'm gonna explain to you. So reps. So let's say I'm gonna do 6 reps of bicep curls, but 3 sets. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 reps. So I did 6 reps, that means it's 1 set, because 6 times means 1 set. And then I do it again 6 more times, and that'll be the 2nd set. So think of it as like circles. These circles, there's 3 circles, and there's 6 in each. So you do 6 reps, which is 1 set, and you rest. 6 reps, that's another set, and then you rest. 6 reps, 1 set. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it too much, but I do have a video on it if you need more information. Okay, I'm getting a little tired, I'm not gonna lie. I've been on here for an hour and a half, but I'm gonna keep going. My throat is kind of hurting. Okay, I love you guys though. I love that you guys are still here. Got 26 people watching. You guys are amazing. Okay, so Greta says, how can I stop myself from losing motivation in the daily routine of school and keep being motivated? So motivation is not gonna come every day. Block this guy or girl. Okay, so motivation is not gonna come every day. It's not something that's possible. So you need to really focus on how bad you want this, and what is the reason why you're even doing this. So it really depends on how bad you want it. If you want it bad enough, you're gonna do it whether you like it or not. You're gonna do it. It's like going to work. You don't want to go to work every day, but you have to do it because you need the money to pay your bills. So it's the same thing. It's about discipline. You have to build your discipline and make it a habit to get up and work out and eat right. And I think one of the biggest things that helped me is writing things down. I have a planner. I write out my week. I write, okay, Monday I'm doing weight training. Tuesday I'm doing cardio. Just write it out. Have a planner. Write out all the exercises that you're gonna do, that you've been doing in your diet, and that really helps you hold yourself accountable. But you have to do it whether you like it or not, and it all depends on how bad you want it. So. Sheena, how does your age impact on your goals? Research suggests that after 30, it's much harder to get muscle gains because you don't have enough growth hormone being released. So I know a lot of people that are older and still do it. So you just have to work around it and still do it. It's still possible. Obviously, it's not going to be as easy as when you're younger, but you can still work around it. I'm not really too familiar because I'm not there yet, but I will soon. But just work around it. Just keep going. You can. There's a lot of personal trainers that are specific to the elderly or people who are certain age group or just women or stuff like that. So if you have a person like that in your local gym, I would pick their brain. But you can just work around it and just do more research on it. Angelina says, if I drink your 1,000 calorie shake every day, will I add too many calories to my daily diet? I'm 5'2" and weigh about 120 pounds. I'm trying to gain weight. So it's all about how much calories you need. So you want to take your weight. So take 120 pounds, times that by 20. Okay, I'm gonna do it for you. I want to help you. So take 120, so 120. You times it by 20. You need 2,400 calories every day to gain weight. So if you drink 1,000 calories, my 1,000 calorie weight gainer shake, you need 1,400 for the rest of your day. So it's gonna be a lot easier for those of you who don't have a big appetite or don't feel like they eat enough to get in 1,400 calories of food versus 2,000. So it depends on you. So you gotta just work around that. Tiny, when weight training for lower body and upper body to build muscle and gain weight, how do I know when to go up and how many pounds should I lift? When to go up on how? Oh, so if you feel like it's becoming too easy for you, add 5 more pounds or add 10 more pounds. So every week I try to add more and more. So every week I try to do 5 more pounds until it becomes too easy for me, then I add more. Vashti, what should I work on first? Losing stomach fat or building glute muscle? I always say losing body fat because losing body fat is going to be a lot faster than building muscle. So, and then when you're building muscle, you're going to build some fat with that as well. So it's just going to be a little bit more fat. So I would focus on losing the stomach fat first and then focus on building the butt muscle. Okay. Addicted to eyeshadow asks, lots of us women want a booty and small waistline. I understand we need to focus on losing weight and then the other. But let's say my calorie intake is 1,300. Does it matter if it's on all unhealthy food? In reality, no, it doesn't matter. You can eat McDonald's every day, but as long as it's 1,300 calories, it's fine. But you don't want to be unhealthy. You don't want to eat unhealthy food. Like I always recommend eating healthy food because you don't want to be fucked up inside. Like you don't want to look good, but then be super unhealthy and sick inside. So it is possible because there's a Twinkie diet where a guy lost a bunch of weight and all he ate was Twinkies because it's all about the calories, but you don't want to do that. It's not recommended. Make sure you eat healthy food. Okay. Stars says, is breakfast really important? Because I usually wake up around or after 11 or 12 and I don't even have time to eat breakfast. So I go straight to lunch. It doesn't matter. All that matters is how many calories you intake on a daily basis. I barely eat breakfast, whatever that is. So no, it doesn't matter. Okay. Greta says, I wake up at 6 and I need to leave the house around 7. What kind of breakfast should I eat since it's really early to eat a lot? A smoothie. I feel like that's the easiest. A smoothie, or even always do I like to eat eggs. I do fried eggs or eggs over easy, whatever you guys call it, and oatmeal. It's really quick. I do instant oatmeal. It's a minute and a half in the microwave, and eggs take like 30 seconds to do. So either a shake or even a quick sandwich, or you can just do it the night before. Do a sandwich the night before. Have some fruit or even some yogurt and granola. Love that. So yeah. Nada says, do you heard about Undiet? I've never heard about it. I don't even know what that is. And how can I build my butt fast? You can't build your butt fast because it's a muscle and it takes time. So take that out of your brain because it's not going to happen fast. It takes time. You need to have discipline, be consistent, have the right diet, and have the right workout plan. And it's going to take some time. It's not going to happen fast. I'm sorry. Janae, what is the fastest way to lose fat? And can you make a video on how exactly to count calories? I bought Food Scale, but I haven't used it because I'm not sure how to track the calories. Yeah, I can absolutely do that. I left my Food Scale in California because I'm not home right now. But I can definitely do that because it took me some time to figure it out, but it's pretty easy once you get it. And the fastest way to do it, you want to be careful with losing fats too fast because you don't want to have extra skin. I don't know how much you need to lose, but if you have a lot to lose, you don't want to lose it too fast because you don't want to have extra skin because that's something you cannot fix unless it's surgery. But you want to take your body weight in pounds, times it by 10. That should be how many calories into on a daily basis. And do HIIT cardio either every day in the morning, fasted cardio is the best way to go. And still weight training because the more muscles you have in your body, the more calories you burn. Greta, are there any thigh exercises which help you gain muscle? Yeah, you can do leg press, you can do lunges, you can do squats. They'll all work your quads. Where should I start if I want to buy equipment to work at home to lift? You can check out my Amazon store. I will put it in the description. I put everything that I use at my home gym. Let's see, my Amazon store. So check out my Amazon store. I put it in the comment section. I put all of that stuff. And it's not that expensive and it comes right to your door. So. Tiny, is it good that I'm always excited to work out? I usually work out 3 days a week, and when I'm on my rest day, I'm very excited for the next day, so I can't go without it. Yes, absolutely. If you feel good and you're excited, that's never a bad thing. You want to take advantage of that because you're not going to be feeling that every day. But take advantage of that and keep going. Good job. Chantel, I feel uncomfortable at the gym sometimes and it's keeping me from exercising there. Do you have any tips for me to feel more confident at the gym? So just know that it happens to everyone. It happened to me. It took me a while to actually get to myself to the gym. I usually have a workout buddy. That helps a lot to have somebody with you. Make friends at the gym so that way you don't feel so intimidated. And also I started doing classes, like when most of the gyms offer classes, and I do body pump for what's it called? 24-hour fitness, and it's really helped me a lot. So, and at the end of the day, like everyone kind of feels the same way, and everyone's into their own zone. So I would just, put some music on and just focus, Sarah, how long should I work out? It depends on your goals. I don't know what you're trying to achieve. If you're trying to gain muscle, I say anywhere between 60 minutes to 90 minutes. It depends on your workout routine. If I do body weight training, will I make my stomach really flat too? What are some body weight exercises for tummy besides plank? So you cannot do ab exercises to lose fat because you cannot spot reduce fat. You can't just pick a spot and it's going to lose fat. If you want to lose body fat, you need to be in a caloric deficit. So it's all about your diet. Take your body weight in pounds and times it by 10. But if you're trying to gain weight and keep a flat stomach, I will suggest a lean bulk, meaning you're eating a little bit over your maintenance level. So you're using those extra calories for your muscle growth, and your body's not going to store it as fat. So take your body weight in pounds, times it by 15. That should be an estimate amount of calories to intake on a daily basis. What can I do if I feel the burn in my quads instead of my glutes? You can change your feet position. So if you're doing a leg press machine, you can do a higher feet position. That's going to target more your glutes. And if you're doing squats, you want to make sure that you're going below parallel. So And squeeze. You want to make sure you're squeezing the muscles. So you make sure you're squeezing. So you're doing kickbacks. Squeeze, hold it, squeeze it. So make sure that you're squeezing your muscles. Veronica, how much water should I drink a day? Well, drinking too much water causes water retention. No. Drinking not enough water causes water retention because your body is trying to hold on to the water because you're not getting enough. And that's what causes water retention. The more water you drink, the more you're flushing your body off of toxins. This is your natural skinny tea. This is your natural skinny tea. Okay, you don't need that crap. Water. Drink a lot of water and it's gonna flush out any toxins. It's the best thing you can do for your body. So the more water you drink, the less water retention and the more bloating, the less bloating. Less bloating. So more water, the better. 8 glasses of water or even a gallon of water. I have tried to do a gallon of water. It's very hard. But at least 8 glasses of water a day. Okay. Okay, Stars says for booty building, how many days should I work out on it? How many types of booty exercise should I do per training? Does it matter as long as I'm lifting and squatting heavy? So I do full body exercises. So it depends on your split, but I recommend at least every other day. You should have at least a day of rest in between, a day or 2 of rest in between. So you can do anywhere between like 3 and 4 days a week. But I do full body, so it's incorporated every other day. And you can do anywhere between 3 and 4. I usually do 4 exercises per body part. So 3 and 4 exercises, it's fine. Okay, I'm running out of energy, guys. But I love you guys and I want to answer everybody's questions. Okay, so Amy says, I feel very uncomfortable when I eat more than I can. I feel like in all my body, my stomach, everywhere. Is this normal? I don't really understand your question, sorry. Okay. Star says, for example, hip thrust, cable kickbacks, Romanian split squats, and Smith machines. Can I do that all in one session? Yes, you can do that all in one session. That's totally fine. How often should I do the workout in 1 week? I don't know what your goals are. Let's see, hold on. I don't know what your goals are. If you're trying to gain weight, if you're there's so much that goes into it because if you're a beginner, you can't go too hard. And if you've been training for a while like me, I can work out 6 days a week and it's fine. But anywhere between 3 and 5 days a week if you're trying to gain some muscle. But again, it all depends on your goals. Okay. Julie, is there a certain time where you should stop eating for the day? No, I'm gonna stop right there. No, your body doesn't have a clock that says if you eat after 11, I'm gonna gain weight. That's no, it doesn't matter. All that matters is how many calories you intake on a daily basis. As long as you intake what you need, you're not gonna gain weight. And if you're trying to you're trying to gain weight, you need to make sure you're eating more than you need. So as long as you hit your calories for the day, you'll be fine. It doesn't matter what time. Nadia says, how many reps, sets, and exercises per session for maximal glute hypertrophy? So you want to stay anywhere between 6 and 12 reps. So anywhere between that, you can go buck wild and pick whatever you want. It can be 6 reps, it can be 7, 8, whatever it is. But as long as it stays between 6 and 12 reps, 3 and 5 sets. And you can do 4 or 5 exercises per session. That's totally fine. But you want to stay anywhere between 6 and 12 reps, 3 and 5 sets for hypertrophy. Jeannie says, my butt only gets big when everything else does. Help. I can't slim everything down without losing all my butt. That's because it's fat. If it's muscle, it wouldn't be doing that. So you really want to focus on building muscle. So you need to weight train heavy to build that muscle, and that won't happen. So you really want to change the ratio between the fat and muscle. Nada says, how long do I have to work out to have butt like yours? P.S. I love you and thank you so much. You're so beautiful. Thank you. So first of all, you don't want to compare yourself to me because I'm Dominican. So I know I have the genes to have this butt. And I'm not saying you can't have it, but it's going to be different for everyone because everyone has so many different body types and different genes and all that stuff. So if you do the same exercises that I do and the same diet plan, you're not going to get the same results because me and Bella do the same exact exercises and we still have different butts, but we maximize what we have. We made it bigger, we made it plumpier of what we already have. So you need to focus on your body type and what you have going on. And it really depends on a lot. I don't know how long it's going to take you because I don't know where you're at right now. I don't know what your diet plan is like. I don't know what your workout plan is, right? But if you're doing things right, it should be anywhere between 4 and 6 weeks that you should see some kind of results. But again, focus on your journey. Don't compare yourself to somebody else because you're going to get let down. Everyone is completely different. So yeah. Labria says, since I'm 109 pounds, how many times a week should I work out? And does it matter how long I work out? It definitely matters. You want to do anywhere between 3 and 5 days a week. And it shouldn't be any more than an hour and a half. Jesse asks, how do you feel about waist trainers? I already answered this question, but I think they're absolute crap. You shouldn't do them. They're bad for you. I would focus on weight training. Do weight training, not waist training. It's just so much better to exercise and build muscle than do that. If you want to get a smaller waist, you need to work on your upper body. Work on your lats. You see how this pops out? Work on your lats, work on your upper body, and then work on your lower body. And your stomach is gonna look small. My stomach was like straight, but since I started working on this, it makes me look a little bit curvier. So you need to work on your upper body and lower body, and you just build it. Don't do waist trainers. That's bad for your organs. Okay. Nadia says, I'm really bad at eating all of my calories. Do you have any tips? Meal frequency, increasing appetite. I have a video on that. Go to my Weight Gain 101 playlist. It's on there, how to increase your appetite and how to intake more calories. And I go really in depth on how to do that. Star says, how do I calculate how many calories is in a homemade meal? For example, usually I will eat chicken breast with seasoning and some beans or broccoli as my dinner. How would I calculate that? So it's hard for me to explain it here. I will do a video on it, but I'm sure there's a lot of videos out there that will explain it. If you download the app, MyFitnessPal, it's gonna be so much easier. So you can scan items. So if you're eating broccoli, it will tell you the serving size. So let's say serving size for broccoli, it's a cup. A cup of broccoli, let's say it's 50 calories. So if you scan it, it'll tell you 1 cup of broccoli is 50 calories. So if you just eat 1 cup, you know that's 50 calories. But I will definitely do a video on that. Addicted to eyeshadow. How many inches can a woman grow on glute muscles? I don't know. It depends on you. It may be infinite. As long as you keep weight training, the more you weight train throughout the years, the more muscle you put on. So it's not something I can't say. There's no, I don't know. There's nothing that says how much you can grow. It can be infinite. When do I change my training schedule? I'm still at the beginning, but I still was wondering. Usually after 4 weeks, you want to switch it up. 4 weeks, your body adapts. So every 4 weeks, you should change your training schedule. Whew. Okay, so I'm gonna answer these last 3 questions and I'm gonna get out of here, you guys, because your girl's tired. But I love you guys so much. Tiny, I am trying to gain weight and muscle mainly on my lower body, glutes and legs. Can I focus on that first until I see progress, or should I work out both upper body and lower body? So it won't be disproportionate. Yes, work upper body and lower body. You want to do full body training every other day. So do full body compound exercises every other day. I do have a video on that. Just go to my Weight Gain 101 playlist on my YouTube channel. I have a video on that that's going to help you do that. You don't just want to focus on one part, because then it's going to take just as long to do the upper body. You want to do it at the same time. Which food should I eat since I need 2,500 calories a day? It all depends on what you like. So you have a lot of playroom. You can have pizza, you can have rice and beans and chicken, you can have ice cream for dinner. Like, it really is up to you. Whatever you can fit in there, you know, do that. If you want a custom meal plan where you don't have to think about it, just go to bodybyday.com/meals and we'll make a custom meal plan for you, where we'll make that meal plan for you and you don't have to think about it. And yeah, but I suggest downloading my MyFitnessPal app, and that'll be a really easy way to find meals to fit into your calories. All right, guys, I love you guys so much. I'm so happy that you guys spent this Saturday with me. I am exhausted. I've been talking for 2 hours. Talking takes a lot out of you, surprisingly. But I'm going to be doing Vlogmas. So stay tuned for that. I started filming today. I'm late, I know, but you know, whatever. Better late than never. So get excited. I'm excited. I'm not the best vlogger, but I'm gonna try. So I will probably post the first video tomorrow. And yeah, make sure to get you guys take my booty building quiz. Hold on. It is free to take, and make sure you guys get my ebook. It's out, Ultimate Curves. So I put all of that into the comment section. It's in the description. I love you guys so much. Have a blessed Saturday, and I'll see you guys next time.